Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Flipside Kingdom, a tower defense, kingdom defense style game, except your towers can turn against you. So I'm very curious to see how that is implemented and how the game expands upon that idea. It was made as part of the Global Game Jam, so you can check this out entirely for free with the link at the top of the description. So keep that in mind as we play here today if things are not like super polished or deep or anything like that. It is a free game made in 10 days for a game jam, but the concept is so neat that I had to check it out. So, what do we got here? We have our castle, the heart of your kingdom. It fires upon nearby fiends. I'm assuming the bottom one is a... It's just on death. I'm hoping our castle can turn against us, because then what do you do then, man? Prairie, charming yet unoccupied land. When it flips, it summons a handful of weaklings. Yields a small amount of gold each day. If it flips, it summons a handful of fiends. Okay, so I'm assuming weaklings are small, smaller than fiends. Okay, summons a pack of fiends, reinforces your castle. Let's start out by adding, I don't know, man. Let's add some weaklings, right? Okay, so we can place 4 tiles. That's what it's getting at here? So here's my concern. If I put it like here, what happens if I then have both of these flip on the same turn? Is that a thing that happens? I don't entirely know. Let's do this. Part of me thinks that what if we want to kind of curve it around? Because if they spawn here and then they start walking back towards my castle. See, oh, God, okay. See, this is already making me have to pick some interesting choices here. Yields a small amount of gold each day. So, okay. Do I have to I have to place all of these tiles? Is that what you're telling me? So we could do something like... Or what if we get like a tower if we... Oh God, what would we do there? We could maybe end up putting a tower here or something. Okay, so, alright, so it flips and then it decides what turns, okay. It was the prairie. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. So we have $5. Some of these tiles cost money, okay. Hamlet provides adjacent towers with additional firepower, but on the flip... Okay, here is a tower. Oh, it tells you what's going to flip? Okay, so what is a nearby field in this game? Is a nearby field just the adjacents? Because if it's just the adjacents, I might want to do this, but then I just don't know if that's true. I'm gonna do that and just cross my fingers. So we have to play 3 more. So there is a big impetus to getting more money, because then you can actually choose. Otherwise, it's just strictly down to RNG. Like, it's kind of down to RNG in a sense anyways, because you only have a certain amount of tiles. But you can, with more money, you can mitigate the luck. Towers nearby have additional firepower. So it only is the actual tower itself. Do we like it clumped? I don't know if we like it clumped or not. I don't know what the hell to do with this thing. I don't think I really want to give them another place to walk. I'm trying to think. Well, maybe we can do something like this and spread it out. You know what I'm saying? So that if that happens to flip... Okay, so good. Good. That does shoot from there. Please do not tell me this is the one that's flipping. Okay, this should not be a problem. This should not be a problem. We'll have another tower here, and hopefully we can, like... Okay, we got fields. We have to place down 3 tiles. Let's put that... We have $10. Let's probably just... make sure we get another one of those. Sure. All right. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. If our towers flip, we're going to have a little bit of an issue. We're going to have to build around that entirely. Alter. Adjacent tiles are more likely to host a gateway. But the summon fiends are enraged. That is so clever. Okay, so I think we want it to be more likely for these to spawn. Is it... Okay, by more likely, I'm assuming we only have to deal with a flat number of flipped tiles on any turn, and it's sort of trying to taunt it into happening over there. Okay, so we want to do it... Well, okay. Okay. Maybe we'll get another altar. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a bunch of econ going here. So that tower flipping is a little rough. But, yeah, not too big of a deal right there. Alright, where's it going to be? All down there. That's great. That's incredible. Do I put down another tile right here? Try and catch him on the pincer. Catch him on the pincer there. What is the mountain? Prevents passage. What? Church adjacent tiles are less likely to host a gateway. Ah, that seems great. I think we want to save up a little bit of money for that. So, yeah, we have big old death sentence when they enter through here. What do we want to do about this? Do we want to, like, start another pathway out? Just really try and make it so they are... Well, I think if we just keep on going down this way... How many tiles do we place? 2 more? If we keep on going down this way, they're more likely to show up on this path than anywhere else right now, which I can really, really deal with. This is... It's bending my brain in a different way. And I really like it. I really like the way that it's bending my brain. Okay, church. Oh my god. That was a big get. Okay, so we definitely want to put the church on those. What happens if it flips? On flip, summon the Archfiend? I'll tell you what. Let's also put the church by the church, so the church is less likely to flip, right? So we have a bunch of money. So what do you mean prevents passage? That seems wrong. What does that mean? Is that really as busted as it sounds? Like they literally can't get through there? But then if it flips, we have a disaster? Is that what's happening? So yeah, the altar really did its job. More altars along this path would be great. We can afford to have a little bit of expansion up here, I think. This altar, I'm a little, sure they're enraged, but here's the thing, I don't really care, though. I don't care that they're enraged. We have a really good setup over here. 95! Come on! Another tower. Alright. I'm going to do this semi-greedily to help us for right now. Reinforce your castle. Does it have to be by the castle? I don't know if it does. Sawmill. Repairs your castle for every adjacent forest. Let's maybe do that out over here, right? Okay. Got $5 for prairies if we want another sawmill. I assume that this does not count. Another tower. Yeah? I could put this down as like a safety precaution. I could put it here. That way it gives us a little bit more. Like this one, if this one flips and this one doesn't, it should be able to handle it. Oh my god, it just spawned so darn close. I think we're fine though. It spawned so darn close. I'm really happy we put down this tower. Okay, so we have another altar. Definitely do the same thing right there. We have another. We have $100. We could put down $100 for a guaranteed altar. I think maybe we do it though. Maybe we do this, and then we. How many? Last tile. I think we do it. We really want them to show up on this path because then they have to go through the Hell Incarnate path here. Come here, nerds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. This is working. This is working. We got a strat, baby. Windmill yields gold for each adjacent field. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh, no. I don't know where. I really need this church down somewhere, but I guess. Sure. I really wish we could have the church here so that. But if we did that, then these wouldn't be able to attack over here when they're not flipped. This is going to be a problem. Horde of weaklings, strong fiends. This is gonna be a little spooky. Okay, so we have 3 tiles left to place. Seems like maybe these do these not count as part of the? No. Additional firepower. Sure. Do we want to do it here? Where are we going to put the next towers? We put them around here. If we do it like this, then we could put like a church here. But I don't care about a church being here. If we put it here. Yeah, well, otherwise there's no other answer for where we would put a church. Additional gold for each field. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Summoned fiends gain enhanced strength. I mean, that's why we don't have the them being prioritized over there, though. Okay. Keep on making that path, hopefully. All right, this is terrifying. Yeah, that was nightmarish. How much? Yeah, there's not a whole lot I could have done there. That was really unlucky. Marsh hinders fiends passing through. On the flip side, it accelerates. I did not get anything that I really wanted here, but they do have to go through here. 2 sawmills? I don't have any forests, man. Okay. Trying to kind of meet in the middle there on that one. 2 tiles left, another field. We could certainly do that, get more money. Sure. I don't know, man. This is terrifying. They are gonna have to go through the Hell Gauntlet. We got pretty lucky there. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. We really just need these towers not to be flipped because that was just a nightmare scenario, is what that was. That was a nightmare scenario. We need to make sure we have more altars. If we could get a church down. I got a church if I want it. Stop giving me sawmills. Give me forests. Whoa, look at the goop. Look at the goop go. Whoa. All right, field. All right, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Yeah, like I wish I could put it here. But then what if it flips? You know? If I put it here, I could just really bank. Oh my, I could just like really bank on it. The church working. But this was churched and it didn't work, so you could do this, really just make sure that we will always have those towers. Could do this, so we always have that tower. I feel like we don't want this tile to turn. A pack of fiends. Ay, ay, ay. Fine. I don't love that. I need these towers to... Ah, God, I don't love it. I don't love it. It's just a big old heap of tricky situations. I wish we could, like, replace a tile. I would put that down in a heartbeat. All right. Again, we have just an absurd amount of these. Summoned fiends have increased health. Are you saying, like, across the board, all fiends everywhere have increased health? That's a little bit of a problem there. Let me just... Oh, jeez, dude. Does that count? We have one... We still need to place one tile. I, like, don't want to. Okay. This should be fine. Yeah. NBD. NBD. 60, 75. All right. Double towers. You got a church there. That's definitely a take. That's a... Put it by here. You can put it by here. Where it's going to be churched. If it's here, it's churched, but it's not villaged. We could end up... We could get a village, though. I'm not big on that, but if we can get a village here, we could then, like, church as well. But this church is now completely locked in, and I can't church this church. So if this church flips, we have to deal with the Archfiend, and we have to deal with them in a very close proximity to our home. Let's start looping this back around so we can maybe find a different answer. I'm fine with this flip, though. I'm pretty pleased with it. Yeah, I could see this if this gets developed further, and I could see this getting turned into an incredible roguelike, you know? Like, I really, really could. This is super interesting. Okay, finally another actual forest. Okay, another tower. But with no village. These are doing a great job of taunting the thing over here. The sawmill, fields, prairie. I obviously, like, I want a tower. I just don't know where to... Maybe this is fine. I feel like that's fine. If that flips and the other one doesn't. Sure. All right. Let's go. So they kind of like they sort of waited their turn there. How well does this work? This will be good if any of our towers over here flip. And I assume it can hit this range for sure, and then this range. But we could spread this. You know what we could do? Okay, well, we got the hamlet. All right, hamlet. Church it. Tower. We can start spreading another line right here and wrap it around this way, leaving one tile of space. Oh, I really like that. Let's go for another one of these. I really like that, actually. Yeah, the taunts over here are working overtime. Oh, you guys are screwed. You guys are screwed. Yeah. More like simple paths. Okay. I will definitely always go out of my way to put down this forest up here, though. Okay. I feel like we have to spend $100 on the taunt, right? We never want the altars to intersect with each other, because I do not want to spawn an Archfiend. No, thank you. Let's give like a little bit of space. I probably should have built it up. Well, whatever. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Okay. We have one tile left. Fine. Shouldn't be a concern. It's all about, yeah, it's all about mitigating RNG. I like that. Like, here's the thing. RNG can be frustrating. It can be frustrating, but there is interest. Like, oh, this is maybe ideal. This is actually probably perfect. You picked a bad spot, dude. Okay, and we're gonna slowly move ourselves out over here. Because, yeah, we have a little bit of free time to attack with these towers here. Not a lot. But, yeah, this is actually going to be the new ideal spot for us, probably. If they spawn over here, this is good. Like, I don't care. What do we got? All right. Fields, another field. Sure. That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. What do we have? We have one left. Okay. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. It was a mistake. And it is churched. It shouldn't matter. In theory. Watch it sink me. I don't have too long to play today, so, I mean, if I die, I die. But I hope it doesn't sink me, but I don't think it will. Oh, we're getting rich. Ouch. Well, that's not good. There's nothing I can... Well, that's not good. Church be darned, I guess, though. It does say less likely. Yeah, RNG is fun and all, but I did not finish my thought on that. Did not finish my thought on that. Do I drop down a tower literally just for right now? God, I hate that. Okay. Oh. Reinforces your castle. I think we're going to need that down. And I've changed my mind. I would like to oh, this is gonna be hell. Oh, this is not good. Oh my god. Ah, there's a chance. Holy. Oh! What? One? One gets through? I mean, to be fair, it was probably an Archfiend or something, but holy god. All right, yeah, that was a little annoying there, obviously, to say the least. Get everything further away. I don't want these forests. Man. That was unlucky. Was it because I connected somehow? I don't think that was why. There were double churches in there. I think it was just unlucky. I really just think that's all it was. Like, just whoops, basically. All right, can we handle a pack of fiends? We're gonna science this here. We're gonna science this. I got a strat. Can we handle a pack of fiends with just this? If it's only one pack of fiends. Yes. Okay. If both of these flip, that's obviously going to be a little bit more of an annoyance, but I'm trying something. You probably can tell what it is. It's called build as far out away as possible, and then we'll work from there. And we'll just have to try and prioritize those. But if like 5 of these flip in a row here, we're obviously bodied. No doubt in my mind. Okay. Well, we're not getting anything to solve that problem anyways. I just don't have any. I don't have any towers, and I literally never could have. So, oh, there's a max distance. Yeah, so I'm going to take damage here. In fact, I could even lose because, yeah, I actually, there was one tower offered to me, but I didn't have enough money for it, and I couldn't have had enough money for it. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, what's flipping now? Finally a tower. Okay. It's tricky, though. It's so tricky, because you need defense. Like, I want it... it's the thing. You want it close. Everything you know about placing tiles in a tower defense is, like... I'm going to get this ready for a windmill. Though it is concerning. Everything you know about a tower defense for tile placement is turned on its head, because the perfectly optimal spots for towers become the perfectly suboptimal spots for enemies to show up, you know? It's just a... This is probably death, too. No, it's doing fine. It'll be okay. Maybe. How many are there? Is there 2 there or 3 there? I can't tell. Yeah, we're dead. No, we're not dead, but we are going to take damage. Yep. Because, yeah, obviously I want this tower right here, but then it's so close to, you know, it's just... See, like, all of this business, and then I just do this anyways, it really does just defeat the purpose of building this far out. Do I have enough money? I have 55 bucks. I can't buy any of the tiles I really need here. Just like hoping that if we build all the way out here, it tries to prioritize those. It feels like maybe if they made it so when tiles flipped, they didn't have to be guaranteed all in the same spot. That seems to be routinely annoying here. I feel like if it was just... That would actually mitigate RNG a little bit. I don't really want to build that down here. And yet I will anyways, because I am a dummy. I am a dummy. And, you know, we're getting close towards the spot where if I end, I'm fine with it. Okay. I hope that works how I think. Got swamps on swamps on swamps. You know, we need towers, but we're just not getting them. If I build a line of towers out horizontally this way, that'd be great. But again, if they flip, I am bescrewed. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I know you're far away. You're not as... I know you don't have it together as much, but I can't put you closer to the road. I can't. I can't trust you. You're shifty. You're shifty, towers. Another tower. Do we have 100 bucks? I have 100 bucks. Okay. Those ones need to stay. And like, we're going to have an entire line of churches behind there. That is the plan. These are all like low tier ones, except for the forest. Do I want to build another? I don't know if I want to build another forest there. It's getting kind of dangerous. Yeah, this is fine, because if they accelerate when they're down there, I don't really care. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're good. That was too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. 25 bucks for another tower. Alright, so this has been Flipside. This has been Flipside Kingdom. Obviously, I can't do anything about that. There's nothing I can do about that. That is obviously... Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think it's backwards. I think that these towers should not spawn strong minions when they flip. I don't think they should summon strong ones. You're already taking such a massive hit by losing a tower. I don't think they should summon strong ones as well. This one I think is totally valid. That can summon the Archfiend on flip. But like, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that like bad enough that you're losing 3 towers? I can't block passage. There's nothing I can do. Reinforce your cast. At this point, I have to. Sick. Sick. Yes, yes, there's lots I could do. Lots of strategy I could do to stop that from happening. Like, I had the church down and they flipped anyways, you know? Like, that's all I can do is mitigate the RNG. That being said, I made it to 17 the last time. That was very unlucky. Ouch. Alas. Okay. I'm going to play again because I am a wild boy. Yep. We're gonna go for another like 15 minutes or so. This is fun though. For a completely free thing you can just play right now, it's quite nice. Screw this though. Okay. What if we put a tower just like right here? What would that... How dumb would that be? How stupid would that be? Let's you know what? Let's just try it out. Okay. Like, obviously, it's gonna help right here. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay, one of the towers is flipping. I mean, what do you expect? Accelerates fiends passing through. That doesn't matter. If there's no fiends, I'm fine with that flipping. And I'm like, they're out of... This is out of range of my towers anyways, so that actually does not matter one bit to me. Okay, well, I have to put down this. I'll put it down there, sure. So, them walking through the tower space is actually probably the most ideal way. I think that this is better. I think this is better. It's kind of weird, but it is probably better. 4 tiles. I don't know where to put down my hamlet. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, these should both have free reign at shooting at them for a little bit there. Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. And we want to spread out. That's the big thing. Cool. Neat. We want to spread out our threats. Don't particularly care if that gets, you know, flipped. Definitely do another. I'm looking for a tower, you know? Another forest. Do I put it by the logging camp? Sure. That's going to become a problem. Speaking of problems, I might just lose already. Only getting 2 towers and having one of them flip means I don't really have a choice in the matter. Okay, the swamps did a really good job there. Okay, come on. 1 tower. Firing at him for a good time. All right, we're golden. We're golden. We're golden. Dude, can I have a tower? Please, sir. The hell, dude? Kind of waiting for like an actual tower to show up. Put a tower there. This should be fine. We should this shouldn't be a thing. They didn't even get slowed down. They didn't even get slowed down. The hell, man? They just kind of like said, "Okay, bye." All right. This is so strange. I actually like that. No, we don't want to prioritize. We want just like, there we go. Come on. This tile should really be where they spawn. But I guess we don't even want that anymore too much. Not too much. We sort of want to spawn them up top. But here's the thing. Because of the way it works, if I force them to spawn here, it's going to spread out and get all of those. I mean, it worked, see? Like, there we go. But now we have to deal with the consequences of, well, is that good? Is that good that we did that? What if we just dropped one singular tower right here? And then we never touched anything else with it here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, we got a church. Like, part of me wants to put it there. Whatever. Whatever. Flips, it flips. Yeah, I don't think we, like, particularly really want them spawned here. It's not that big of a deal. We like it when the marsh gets flipped, because it's kind of the lowest penalty. Especially if the other things are over here. Okay. Screw the church, I guess. Doesn't mean anything, right? Doesn't mean anything. Summon a dang old church, huh? Doesn't mean anything. Just try and put it on the ends there, because that would be a much better spot to summon at this point. They do have to go through the full rigmarole here. So what is their path? Are they going to tightly go right here, I assume? Okay, that marsh is actually doing work. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. All right, what are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? What's the damage? Hey, it's ideal. You have $100? Nope. Fine. All right. That means that this is more likely to get flipped, though. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. This strat is working pretty decent, though. Like, forcing them to run through the gauntlet. It's working well. It's working well. And there's no particular chunks that if they individually got flipped, we're losing everything. Yeah, I stand by that being the balanced decision I'd like to see. Because it does, like, obviously there's going to be, yeah, it's cool. Like, there's a church here. It's going to happen. It's going to happen anyways. We want them spread out. We don't want any of the towers really touching, though. That's the big thing. Sure. The further up we go, the more we want to put down the altars, I guess, technically. We should put the... Oh, wow. It's weird because it's going to spread and hit a tower, but it's in a situation right now, it's probably not going to spread to hit 2 towers. Right? Like they have to run through this whole thing, and they have to, you know, get their butt beat. This setup is pretty... feels more foolproof than the other ones. The last one, the one where we had where it lasted 17 days, it was more decisive on every other day, but the second that we got unlucky and it flipped, we got absolutely bodied. How many can we put down? 2, okay. Yeah, that's... Oh. Oh. Oh, well, all right. Thanks, tower. All right. Okay, this has been Flipside Kingdom. It needs, like, if it's going to be turned into a like a full-featured game, yeah, there's a couple balance things that I would say definitely would probably make it less frustrating to have just a certain thing flip. I don't know, but that's like the whole game, so you really have to figure it out. I would start by saying that tower, you almost need to think about it in reverse, where it's like towers, when they flip, should not spawn a stronger wave of enemies. Like when the base towers flip, I think is when those tiles you deal with like not so spooky ones. But it's tough because then it's like you're always looking for tower tiles. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, and it's a very tricky game to balance. As a result of the choices that it's made. So, but it's very cool. And again, for the price of free, it's very worth checking out. I'm curious to see, you know, like how far you could get. I'm sure there's a busted solved setup you could find, but, you know, you have to mitigate with the RNG, that you draw the certain tiles each time. It's very cool, though. I like it a lot. Conceptually, I would love to see this developed further and taken into a full game. I really, really would like that. With some of the rough edges of balance sanded off. But as far as like a proof of concept goes, I think that the concept is proved. So this was a very successful, for a game made in like 10 days for a game jam or something, you know, and it's free right now. There's nothing really to complain about that's deeply valid from like a I'm mad standpoint. It's like, I had a nice time, and I'll probably play more of this off camera, just as a little bit of a time waster in the morning or something. It's compelling. It's compelling, and I could see this being taken much further. You know what would be really cool? Dev, if you're listening, this is what I would think if you turn this into a full-featured thing. If you could, like, somehow draft out a tile, but then you get to pick what the downside is from, like, a list of specific downsides. Like, it would lead to some tiles maybe ending up being busted, but then you'd be very happy when you got them. Like, maybe you got it so there is a tower, but on the flip side, you know, like, you have a draft deck that you're getting of the 5 good tiles, and then you also have the draft deck of the negative tiles, and you have to put the negative, you know, the flip side. You have to put the flip side on yourself as well. That is a very fun idea, and it would mitigate some of the frustration, I would say. You know, like, you could have it so there's a, you know, one thing, it's a tower on one side, but on the other side, it is, you know, maybe you unfortunately drew that it has to be sort of like an Archfiend, but you could have put like the swamp tile flip side on it instead. I think that there's some room to be explored with this idea that I think is so ripe for creating something totally new. Totally new. And not to mention, you know, there's all kinds of upgrades and modifiers and things you could have to make it into like a roguelike, which would obviously, of course, I'm biased, but I think that this would work with that format very, very, very well. I mean, just look at Rogue Tower. Look how popular that has been getting since that video I did on it. You know, there's proof that people want something like this where you're building out your own towers or your own path, and you have your own towers, everything like that. But alas, free game. Go check it out. Go play it. Why not? It's free. You only have to spend your time, and I recommend it. See if you can beat 17 days. Let me know. Comment down below. My name is Retramation, covering indie games every single day, typically with an extra specialty in roguelikes, which this maybe is, I guess. I don't know. It's an endless game. It's hard to say. But it's fun. I enjoyed it. I cover indie games every single day, like I said, typically roguelikes. But I've also, I really like tower defense games. So if you do not want to miss any new great tower defense games, definitely subscribe to this channel. I upload, a new video every single day. And if there is a new tower defense and it slaps, you will know about it. So subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any great tower defense games. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye.